Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can combine that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. It is June 23rd of 2024 and some 14 years after the APWF concluded its last chapter today here at the S&T Bank Arena. We begin a whole new era for the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. My name is Jim Amata, being joined by one Doc Doherty.
Yeah, how you doing, Jim? Christian Noir making his way to the ring, and this guy scares me. Dark, mysterious, multiple titles, multiple areas. This man here has wreaked havoc all over the Pittsburgh region, including in the life of who he's about to face tonight, the Rev Ron Hunt.
Fight Underground champion, hailing from the great God Almighty himself at a weight of 215 pounds. He is the savior of professional wrestling, the Rev Ron Hunt.
I wish Ron Hunt would save our sound system, but I'm going to tell you what, brother. The Fight Underground Championship was established during the pandemic.
Yes, it was. And these guys, think about it, Jim, former tag team partner. They started off in the business together. And now they have been fighting all over. Last time they faced each other, that's right, that man right there coming to the ring, the Rev Ron Hunt, was victorious over Noir, defending at that time the NWA Heavyweight Championship. Excuse me, the RWA Heavyweight Championship. Tomorrow I learn letters. But again, what is going through the Rev's mind, having to defend another piece of this gold? That's right, the Fight Underground Championship, which you're more familiar with here in this industry.
Certainly, the Fight Underground concept kept Pittsburgh professional wrestling alive during the shutdown. But as you said, Noir and the Rev Ron Hunt are two guys that know each other so well, and they both have championship pedigrees, which is why it's so apropos that they will square off for the Fight Underground Championship here tonight.
Well, as you look upon over the shoulder of Christian Noir,
referee Nick Brown assigned this contest. Continue, Doctor.
All right, my apologies. I will say Christian Noir, though, a chip on his shoulder, Jim, and what I mean by that is, you know, he is, grabbing the title early, something you don't want to do. That's usually a jinx if I remember correctly. Nick Brown lifting up that coveted Fight Underground Championship. The Rev has held 1,100 days. Exactly. And here we go. These two about to lock it up here again, Indiana, Pennsylvania.
The S&T Bank Arena, Doc. We're here, brother.
That's right. APWF Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. Welcome back, and here we go.
Collar and elbow tie-up, the first matchup in the brand new era of the APWF underway. The Rev grabbing a wrist lock to start us out early on.
Oh, now just twisting away, and you can see, talk about that shoulder earlier, and now just trying to work that shoulder of Noir. And now Noir reversing the hammerlock applied, and my goodness, Jim, he has that thing full throttle as he squeezes him right into a headlock.
Noir has a slight weight advantage, so you're going to look. He's going to try to use that weight advantage to muscle around one Rev Ron Hunt. As you said, both of these competitors have championship pedigrees in their past.
Oh, misses him, though.
And as you said, these two know each other so well. Counter for counter, but the Rev lands the first big shot in this Fight Underground Championship matchup.
At size 14.5, and now up, and big splash by the Rev. Oh, he's asking the crowd if they want one more here in S&T Bank Arena. Twists around, sends him in that opposite corner again, and Jim, you can see right now the Rev trying to get the crowd behind him. Big splash in the beauty. The Rev coming off and winning exactly the inaugural 814 Grand Championship last night in a Texas Bull Rope match. So I don't know how much stamina he has to deal with Christian Noir.
Well, certainly championship vibes on his mind. As you said, the Rev, a former RWA heavyweight champion, Christian Noir, a former Ryse Ascension champion. These two are tailor-made for championship gold. But who is going to walk out of the S&T Bank Arena as the Fight Underground champion?
Full Nelson slam right there by the Rev, meaning business here.
Hooks that leg.
Nick Brown says only a 2 count on that one. And you can see the Rev trying to get this crowd heated up here in this opening match for APWF. Oh my goodness, Jimmy. Sold out capacity crowd here tonight. The Rev has to defend another title. I mean, the Rev, one of the hardest working men in his business, but I take nothing away from Christian Noir.
Yeah, Noir, one of the real stalwarts of Pittsburgh wrestling, coming here to central Pennsylvania and showing why as he hangs the Rev up right there.
Oh my goodness, the larynx of the Rev could be damaged on that one, and now he's just choking him. He smells blood in the water, and he is attacking like a shark.
And I'm going to tell you what, Noir is a real roughneck. He is a kamikaze inside those ring ropes. He will hurl his body, damage himself to take out an opponent. That's what makes him so dangerous.
Yes, one of the most dangerous men in this business. I'm quoting you on that one, sir. As Christian Noir now just circling around his prey, which is the Rev Ron Hunt. And we've seen this before, Jim. Right now as he's, again, working that neck, working that damaged larynx that he suffered earlier on that top rope. Now we're on the second rope, and he is just not giving the Rev Ron Hunt an inch. And I don't blame him, especially with their record against each other.
Yeah, these two know each other very well, as we've said. They know what's on the line here. They're the first matchup back in the APWF. This is one that's going to be remembered. This is going to be one that's for the history books. You don't want to be the first loser in the new era of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. It's that simple as Noir, beautiful suplex. And Doc, let's not forget, this is not the only championship we have on the card tonight.
No, we have numerous championships, especially the NWA World Championship for our main event. That's right, EC3 taking on Bill Collier. But right now, setting the bar for this event, APWF Evolution, the Rev Ron Hunt and Christian Noir going at it for the Fight Underground Championship. Something that I have always envied you being a part of, that Fight Underground Championship, just that era, during COVID and everything, just to be a part of wrestling still. But with that knee lift, Noir, we could see a new champion.
Buried the knee in the breadbasket.
Oh my goodness, he is just choking him, but again, you have to the count of 5, and Noir likes to take advantage of that.
Absolutely, and one of the things that we have to point out about the Fight Underground Championship is it is a belt that can be sanctioned to be defended anywhere. You truly have to be willing to take on all comers, and it looks like Noir is looking to take on all of Indiana, Pennsylvania right now.
Oh my goodness, you think that's you've been in Uniontown, Pennsylvania at Ryse. You know damn well he doesn't care who it is. He'll take on crowds of people. And I mean, Noir just not scared of anything. He fears nothing. There's nothing that just affects him. Did you ever notice that? Emotionless this man is.
Absolutely. He stays zeroed in on the goal in mind. And at this point, that's championships. Rev one step ahead. Very nicely done.
Low end cutter and a beauty.
A real ring general is Ron Hunt. 2.5.
Ron Hunt loves to just take people out, especially that low end super kick right to the leg. And now he has Noir up. Look at the strength of the Rev at Noir.
Oh man, Noir bouncing like a basketball.
Only a 2 count. Nick Brown right on it. And the Rev can't believe it. This crowd getting behind the Rev Ron Hunt. They are getting fired up here tonight. My goodness, you can feel the electricity in the crowd. Wrestling being back here in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
And this is why there's been such a buzz about this event.
That's right, okay, going for the ripcord. No! Poke to the eyes, Noir. Noir has him. Oh, he's going for that cutter, but no, this is him. Oh, he missed that big boot.
Look out.
Catches him! Mid-air. This could be it.
Back press. He got it. We have a new champ.
Christian Noir has shocked the world here tonight.
6 minutes, 1 second. Your winner, your brand new Fight Underground champion, the Royal Christian Noir.
Christian Noir has done it. He has finally gotten revenge on the Rev Ron Hunt, and he has taken something from the Rev. The Rev has many belts in his collection, but there is one that is not going home with him, and it is that Fight Underground Championship.
Bottom line here, the very first matchup in the APWF in this new era, Christian Noir just put everyone in this organization on notice.
Nick Brown to stop him. Noir doesn't want to stop, though, as he right now shows everybody what is going home with him, that coveted Fight Underground Championship. And Christian Noir, not well liked here in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Then again, where is he actually liked? As he makes his way out of the arena, my God, APWF Evolution is on its way. You can feel electricity in the air one more time. Again, your new Fight Underground champion, Christian Noir. Troublemakers making their way to the ring. Glenn Spectre, Canaan, and Kristopher, accompanied by Tyler Brooks. Oh no, he has the microphone.
Let me show you how it's done. I am B-O-S-S, Boston Professional Wrestling, with the Glenn Spectre, with the N-T-R-L, National Canaan, Kristopher, and the B-T-T-B, Platinum, Tyler Brooks. We are the Troublemakers.
Spectre, very brash.
All you want. I'm seeing when you cheer, you avatars of averageness, you Indiana PA losers.
That wasn't nice.
Now, we're wrestling two guys. One of them is also from a do-nothing town, Buffalo, New York, the Prince of Buffalo, New York. What an ignominious desecration. And the other one, Cowpoke Paul. Let me tell you something, Cowpoke. I'm the only outlaw in this company. So come out here and get this ass whooping. And that is F-A-K-T, fat.
I think we need a thesaurus, maybe a spell check on that one, but hey, I'm not gonna do it.
Line weight of 425 pounds from Buffalo, New York, Isaiah Prince. His partner is the current Ryse Wrestling Grand Champion out of Dry Rock, Wyoming. He is the leader of the Cowpoke Posse, Cowpoke Paul.
Look at this tag team assembled. Isaiah Prince and Cowpoke Paul. You're very familiar with Cowpoke Paul, right, Jim?
Cowpoke Paul, the Ryse Wrestling Grand Champion out of Uniontown, Pennsylvania, has brought that lasso to Indiana, Pennsylvania. And Isaiah Prince,
Buffalo, New York native, coming out of the school of Grapplers Anonymous. This man right here, actually made an appearance on AEW Dark. It went through the House of Black and barely survived, but you know what? Still, when you can go through the House of Black and survive, that's saying something.
he's a tough young man, absolutely. Prince and the Cowpoke are in for a rough test because the big boss, Glenn Spectre, very full of himself, but he has reason to be. Spectre was the very first Gaijin or foreigner to win the DDT Tag Team Championships in Japan several years ago. Spectre's a real roughneck, came up the hard way.
Yeah, he reminds me of Stan Hansen. Just his brutality, the way he pounds on you, everything about him. And, he's trained both of those guys right there, and Kristopher and Brooks. I mean, both great young competitors. And now with the Troublemakers, they're wreaking havoc all over the Pittsburgh region. And now here in Indiana, Pennsylvania, they got to deal with these two. And what the heck is this?
We may have a Mexican standoff here, Doc.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh! He took the big boss's hat. You don't do that. And here they go.
Well, it erupts immediately here, Doc.
I mean, what a tag team match we have here. And the Troublemakers, as Cowpoke Paul, very big dislike as right now. Isaiah Prince is on the outside with Canaan, Kristopher, and
Spectre better have his foot on the pedal here because things are going to get off to a very fast start. Canaan and Kristopher getting smacked around ringside.
And right now, Prince has Kristopher, and oh my goodness, wait. Oh, that was a fan. That was a fan as right now, poke to the eyes to Prince.
You know what we just saw, Doc?
What's that?
It's the biggest handicap match in the history of professional wrestling. It's Indiana, Pennsylvania against the Big Boss.
I mean, Big Boss, not afraid of anyone, but still, you got to hold.
Oh, man. Prince
face first off the post.
Well said, Doc. Chaos immediately erupting in this tag team contest.
And now Isaiah Prince. Oh, wait, we're getting... Jesus. They're letting all the fans beat on these guys. Then again, the Troublemakers kind of deserve it. You know exactly what I mean by that, though, Jim.
Back in the ring here. I think, are we going to have a semblance of a tag matchup? Perhaps we will.
Yeah, but this has turned into a Texas Tornado match. I don't think the referee can help himself here. I'm going to let the crowd handle this. My goodness. Prince is just pounding away on Kristopher right now. And they send him in, or do-si-do. Wow, they actually caught each other.
Miscue.
Troublemakers are in trouble here. Big clothesline, taking out both members of the Troublemakers is Isaiah Prince.
I'll tell you what, Doc. And look at Cowpoke and Prince on the same page here for a first-time team. These two are working together very, very well.
That's right. And right now, drop toe hold by, no. You've seen this numerous times. And the Cowpoke posse going nuts right now. As Cowpoke Paul.
Well, we are in Indiana, Doc.
Just rode the big boss, then Spectre like a horse. And he's just chasing him around the ring here. The Spectre finally beat wait, Brooks has his foot here. Referee's back's turned. Come on now.
And that is the advantage that Tyler Brooks brings to the table.
That's right. Both Cowpoke Paul and Isaiah are going to have to keep their head on a swivel here tonight. As right now, Glenn Spectre has the Ryse Grand Champion. That's right. Cowpoke Paul in the ring, face first off that top turnbuckle. And right now, inside the, as you like to say, the death corner, the death triangle of the Troublemakers. As right now, some double team action happening. Up and over. Oh, big forearm.
Man, are the Troublemakers cooking right here. What tandem offense. Hooks both legs. Kristopher showing wisdom beyond his years. He knows the value of hooking that leg, forcing an opponent to kick out. And you know damn well those are lessons that he got from the big boss, Glenn Spectre.
Glenn Spectre is proud of both Tyler Brooks and who's in the ring right now, Canaan Kristopher. Canaan Kristopher having an impressive showing also at AEW. And right now, he is showing an impressive showing here at APWF as he has that reverse chinlock applied right on Cowpoke Paul.
And as we've said, Cowpoke from the Stronghold Academy in Ryse, where he got his wrestling education. Kristopher learned from, what a beautiful vertical leap. Kristopher learned from the Iron City Wrestling Academy. Cover here finds 2.5. That shows you the level of talent coming together here in the APWF. The best of the best in other organizations are meeting here in this promotion.
Oh my goodness, they are just going to town on Cowpoke Paul right now. And now Glenn Spectre throws him off to the ropes, picks him up, and atomic drop, and now locks it in. Boston Crab applied.
And look at the tag team continuity of the Troublemakers. Continuity personified, lateral press.
He's arguing with the referee, but Spectre didn't even hook the leg on that one, Jim.
And did you notice how Spectre used that forearm to force Cowpoke Paul to expend more energy to kick out?
A big old body slam, and right now, that second rope. diving headbutt and a beauty.
Spectre is no small man, and he lowered the boom on Cowpoke that time. Cowpoke is in a bad way right now.
Jim, I have to ask you, I mean, you know, there's no love lost. Glenn Spectre, you know, brash, angry. Right now, though, Cowpoke trying to fight his way out of it. Again, one thing about Spectre, you think you have him, and then he just takes away the momentum. That's what makes him such a dangerous competitor.
Absolutely. Spectre, a time-tested veteran, and he's a real ring general. As you can see right here, this is no accident as Tyler Brooks is mugging Cowpoke on the floor. Spectre knows exactly where to position the referee to exploit the advantage here.
Taking advantage as Tyler Brooks rolls him back in the ring. And again, you were talking about that advantage earlier. It is working for the Troublemakers. As right now, that was only a count of 2. That shows how tough Cowpoke Paul is.
Grit, tenacity, and determination are 3 adjectives that have really described the career of Cowpoke Paul. He's only about a 2 or 3 year pro, but man, has he shown flashes of brilliance. But he got squashed right there.
Snap suplex on that one, and a beauty by Kristopher.
Kristopher lives up to that name, The Natural, because you can tell he just has those in-ring instincts that knows exactly what to do, when to do it, and where to do it, and that's why he is so effective. I have to think a lot of that, excuse me, Doc, goes under the tutelage of Glenn Spectre.
That's right, and as you can see, Jim, right now, Glenn Spectre trying to take Cowpoke Paul to school. Oh, no, bear hug right in the middle of the ring, too. No way to get to the ropes. Could this be it? I mean, he is squeezing on the lower back. Very
simple, but very effective, trying to compress the rib cage.
He's not letting go no matter what. Oh, finally, Cowpoke Paul had to do whatever he could. And no, he does not let him tag again. Isaiah Prince is just begging to get in there. Oh, no. Double team action.
Man. And what strength from Kristopher.
Drop kick to the back of the head with the suplex. This could be it right here.
Man.
Only a 2 count.
Again, Kristopher had both legs to maximize the leverage, making it that much more difficult for Cowpoke to kick out. And did you notice how the Troublemakers are operating exclusively in their half of the ring?
That's smart tag team wrestling. Then again, when you have Glenn Spectre as a mentor, you know, here it is. And, oh no! Miscommunication at its finest. Good Lord.
Can Cowpoke get to Prince? And he does!
Here comes Prince. Isaiah Prince, look at the size of this individual as he is taking it to Canaan Kristopher right now.
Prince is a big man that can move, and we're seeing that right here.
Uranagi into a backbreaker, my goodness. Oh, kick to the midsection by the big boss.
The numbers game favoring the Troublemakers here.
Has him up. Oh, again, that right off the top rope.
Spectre is on Dream Street.
Big body slam. Senton and a beauty. Could this be it right here? Only a 2 count, Jim.
Man, we got some thoroughbreds going at it here. You want to talk about the future of this business, looking at ring right now.
Yeah, definitely these 2 are the future of this business, Jim.
Two skilled, hungry young lions, man.
And they are going at it just like gladiators would in the middle of that squared circle. Oh, wait a minute. Reversal, though. Kristopher. Oh, again, Platinum Tyler Brooks, and the referee just caught him on that one.
And the numbers game may just be too much here.
Oh, but you know what?
Unfortunately, Prince can't allow Brooks to play a role in this matchup.
He's pulling him up. He's being included into this. God, that was right across the chest, but it's back. You never turn your back on Canaan Kristopher. Oh, no.
Oh, man, the Troublemakers here lining it up. Oh, my God, folding them up like an accordion. Good night.
And the Troublemakers are going to get away with a victory here tonight. And the Troublemakers getting away with a victory. Special thanks to the other youngster in that ring. That's right, Platinum Tyler Brooks.
Tyler Brooks took the bullet for the Troublemakers, but it's the results that matter. We're talking about the history books Again, in this new chapter of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation, the Troublemakers are 1-0 in their tenure in this organization. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, but the Troublemakers may be a problem for the APWF for a long, long time.
Hey, Jim. Tyler Brooks is staying in the ring. Platinum Tyler Brooks is... I guess he has a match next. Wow.
Evolution continues. This will be a one-ball contest. Already in the ring, representing the Troublemakers.
I don't know if Brooks was scheduled for right now, but he's forcing his hand.
Redneck Riviera, PC Beach, Florida, at 185 pounds, is Platinum Tyler Brooks.
Platinum Tyler Brooks, you know, just coming off that big ham hock he got from Isaiah Prince earlier. Is he going to be ready for a match tonight?
From Newhall, Pennsylvania, at 6 feet, 7 inches tall, and a weight of 360 pounds, is the giant T-Rantula.
Oh my God. Does Tyler Brooks know what he is awaiting right now? You are more familiar with T-Rantula than I am, and there he is, local hero.
The local legend, one T-Rantula, for over 30 years, has been a staple of Pittsburgh professional wrestling. T-Rantula has a pinfall victory over one Mick Foley. He's been in the ring with names like New Jack, like Haku. He was on the very first pay-per-view held in the ECW arena as a part of Raven's Nest. This is a little brash, maybe a little off color, but I'm going to say it like this. T-Rantula has been kicking ass for decades. He was kicking ass before Tyler Brooks was even born.
Perfectly said, Jim. There is no other way to describe when it comes to T-Rantula.
Speaking of kicking ass, I wish T would smack the sound guy.
All I'm gonna say is this. All I gotta say is this, Jim. You know, 34 years in this business. You know, you talk about him being in the ring with some of the greats. He actually is the first recipient ever of the People's Elbow from The Rock. But I really don't feel like I thought he was gonna be a recipient of pain, and that's Tyler Brooks right now.
Man, T's looking great.
Yeah, he is.
Great shape. He's trimmed down a lot.
You know, just recently he held the KSWA tag team titles. And, I mean, the man is still winning gold at 34 years in his business. But you got to worry, though, Jim. And what I mean by worry is you got to worry about the fact that Tyler Brooks is trained by Glenn Spectre. And you know the history between Glenn Spectre and T-Rantula.
Yeah, when you're as tenured as T-Rantula, you're going to have history, both good and bad, with a lot of different individuals. And in this case, Tyler Brooks could be feeling the wrath of the sins of Glenn Spectre.
I will say this, Glenn Spectre has always taught his students, you know, don't be afraid of anybody, no matter what size, chop down that tree. But do you really want to be the first one out of his school to try to chop down this tree? It's been strong for 34 years.
T-Rantula
anywhere.
is a redwood! And speaking of red, just look at the torso of Tyler Brooks.
Tyler Brooks, I think, regretting sending his fellow Troublemakers to the back as Indiana, Pennsylvania wants one more, and oh! I felt that down by the sheets. Jesus.
T-Rantula has been on Monday Night Raw. T-Rantula was on Monday Nitro. T-Rantula was on WCW Saturday night. And this afternoon, he's in the S&T Bank Arena.
My God, he's taking him to all four corners, Jim. You talk about paying for your sins. Tyler Brooks has paid for his sins in full, and he's still paying for it. My God. He can't even breathe right now. He's trying to gasp for air.
T-Rantula is as authentic as they come.
I mean, how many people have you seen him chop in your career?
Too many to name. We'd run out of time on this broadcast.
As right now, he is just but Tyler Brooks, though, I will say, youth and agility could be what is needed to try to take down T-Rantula, but is it working here? Oh, as he's just working the solar plexus in that corner. Mark Charles III, you know, you have the You have to do a count of 5 and good night. Platinum just turned to bronze with that one. My goodness. Oh no. Has him up.
Oh, wait a minute. Far side, Spectre and Kristopher coming to the rescue of their comrade.
And now Kristopher in the ring as Mark Charles' back is turned, and he's just delivering the goods to T-Rantula. You know, I spoke too soon. I think I kind of jinxed him because the Troublemakers are now out here again and again, living up to their name, Troublemakers.
T is 6'8", about 300, give or take a few pounds. But even T-Rantula is not going to be able to deal with a 3-on-1 situation. I'll tell you that.
Now Brooks rolls him over 1, 2. Did you see how he tossed him off of himself? My God, the power of T-Rantula. You know, straight from Munhall, Pennsylvania. This man right here, a brawler. But again, Tyler Brooks, you know, could he make a name for himself here tonight, Jim? If he were to take down a legend like T-Rantula?
Well, one of two things are going to happen. Tyler Brooks is going to make a name for himself, or Tyler Brooks' name is going to be on a tombstone, because that is how serious T-Rantula is in there.
But now he's going to have to keep his head on a swivel, especially with Spectre and Kristopher on the outside. He is definitely going to have to do that, but right now he has Brooks in that corner, sends a platinum one in that opposite corner. And, oh, that's a size 16. Good Lord, Jimmy, did you see that one?
Brooks saw it too, right between the eyes.
Camel clutch applied.
And look at T going to try to rearrange the facial features of Brooks.
Back is turning. Oh, we've seen this before. Spectre and T-Rantula. As Mark Charles III is just being completely, and oh, again using Tyler Brooks, that extra oomph in the corner there. We saw Kristopher do it earlier.
Cover here. T kicks out, and to your point, Doc, I want to point this out here. We've talked extensively about the legacy of T-Rantula, a man that has won a myriad of regional titles, national titles, etc. We know that Tyler Brooks wants to use all of that as a stepping stone, but I'm going to tell you what, T is going to go down fighting before he lets anyone make a name at his expense.
Exactly. You know, you talk about the history of T-Rantula. You know, this man actually has fought in the Sportatorium, the legendary Sportatorium, with the Von Erichs, the Freebirds, Gino Hernandez, you name it. They've been there, and so is this man right here, T-Rantula. Oh.
You want to talk about an iron claw? T-Rantula has had an iron claw on Pittsburgh independent wrestling for over 3 decades, but right now it's Spectre chomping like a pit bull on the leg of T-Rantula.
I know, low love lost between these two as he sends T-Rantula into that steel post. Oh my goodness. Now Kristopher again.
Doc, they come over here. I'm running, brother.
You run and me run? No, that ain't happening. I have flat feet. We both have flat feet. It ain't happening.
Wait,
but
look
you know
out,
who
here
doesn't
comes
have flat
Spectre.
feet? Spectre. Oh, wait a minute now. T-Rantula trying to fight his way out of this. Takes out Spectre.
This is the ground for T-Rantula. This is the playground for T.
That's right. I mean, Tyler Brooks, known for his aerial assault. I figured maybe he would try something there, but no. What is this now? T-Rantula on the outside just trying to get a breath of fresh air. I mean, he's fighting 3 men at once
T
here.
is not putting his back to any member of the Troublemakers.
And that's smart. But then again, 34 years in the business, you know, that smart veteran ability. Oh, wait, what is that?
Hey, Doc, I think it's nacho time. It
Oh,
might be
no.
nacho time. It's nacho time for the young Tyler Brooks.
Oh, this is happening. Oh! Taking it right to the face is Tyler Brooks. Good Lord.
Doc Dougherty, it's 2024, and it is still nacho time.
My goodness. Tyler Brooks, I mean, can he even see there's cheese or something? Oh, yeah, definitely using that water. And Spectre is in the ring right now, but they're trying to help Brooks here on the outside with the water. Brooks still can't see, but what people are not seeing is T-Rantula has tried to fight both off Spectre and Kristopher.
The referee needs to assert some authority here. T is fighting 3-on-1.
Oh, Kristopher thrown out of this ring, and right now, Brooks, frustrated, smelling like a big Dorito. Oh, has him. Takedown by T-Rantula, and now T-Rantula just delivering those forearms right to the head of Tyler Brooks.
I think if Mark Charles wants to live long enough to ref his next match, he's not going to disagree with T-Rantula.
Yeah, if he wants to collect his next LJN figure, he better shut up now and listen to T-Rantula's trying to explain to him, I'm fighting 3 men here. Come on, man. You're yelling at me about a choke.
Rules and regulations are not exactly the strong suit of T-Rantula.
Yeah, well, neither is the Troublemakers. Come on now. They got their name for a reason. Oh, wait, he misses him. Could this be what Brooks needs? Again, that aerial assault we talked about, Jimmy. To the top rope. Here he comes. Platinum Tyler Brooks has him. Oh!
Huge upset. Huge upset. No, T got that shoulder up.
Just in the nick of time, too. I mean, Tyler Brooks beautifully executed flying body press, but just wasn't enough. This crowd getting behind T-Rantula here, Indiana, Pennsylvania. And right now, Tyler Brooks trying to take the air out of the giant. 34 years, this man has been destroying everybody, and Tyler Brooks could actually have this plus on his resume if he were to defeat tonight here at APWF T-Rantula. Oh my goodness, and now Mark Charles and him still jawing back and forth. T-Rantula now has him up.
Could be time.
Oh!
That is a signature of that man right there.
Long way down, 2, and T-Rantula's going to win this one.
Quite literally against the odds, Doc Doherty. T-Rantula fights off the Troublemakers and victorious. 34 years, T-Rantula still as good as ever.
That's right, loved by many. And I mean, the crowd going nuts here for T-Rantula tonight and actually shaking the hand of Mark Charles after pretty much almost threatening his life. That's one man you do not want to threaten you, Jimmy, and that is T-Rantula. But victorious here tonight. Could we see T-Rantula maybe add another piece of gold if he makes it up the rankings here at APWF?
I can say this with all sincerity, Doc. It is a true pleasure to call another matchup from T-Rantula.
Whoa, what a mystery match this is starting off to be. That's right. Known as a Psycho Bob Ross. This man right here, pretty much a cross between Bruiser Brody and the instability of one Adrian Adonis. I'll say it. I mean, this man right here, you know, he talks about painting portraits. There's nothing to paint with him.
He looks like a well-adjusted individual.
No, not at all. I mean, my God, look how scary this man is. Look at the size of him.
Intensity personified is Sebastian.
Yeah, Master.
Missouri at 225 pounds, he is Top Gun Braden Baretta.
Top Gun Braden Baretta making his debut here at APWF. Actually, both of these individuals making their debut. Look at the size of this guy. Top Gun Braden Baretta, trained by EC3 and Bob Orton.
Cowboy Bob, if he puts your stamp of approval on you, you know that counts for something.
Exactly, but he didn't give him the cast. Nobody gets the cast, though.
It's because Bob's still wearing the cast.
Yeah, he's still wearing it to this day.
I thought I was working a gimmick. Baretta and Sebastian gonna square off here. APWF action, June 23rd of 2024, S&T Bank Arena. Bobby Williams assigned this contest. Great to see Bobby in the house here. One of the best referees you're gonna find anywhere. And we're gonna need it because these are two talented, big, tough individuals.
Yeah, nose to nose. These two do not. It looks like they don't like each other, or, you know, both of them want to make a name here tonight. Oh, little shove. Now one back. Here they go. These two just, oh, tries to do the leg takedown, but no, just the power of Sebastian stopping him.
You want to talk about ring psychology? I think Sebastian will give you nightmares.
That's right. You know, he talks about, you know, the canvas. He talks about being a Psycho Bob Ross. He talks, you know, one of his monikers, here comes the paint. That is a legit statement when it comes to the master of the canvas. As right now he's
ragdolling Baretta.
Yeah, he is. He's not letting him go one bit. As now Baretta, that headlock applied.
This may be the right strategy for Baretta to try to out-wrestle the more aggressive and intense Sebastian, hoping Sebastian makes a slight mistake, be able to capitalize. But man, Sebastian is put together, brother. I'll tell you that.
Off the ropes again. He is not budging him. He is not running through him at all. And misses him. Flying shoulder block off the ropes against Sebastian,
man.
using that against him.
He just steamrolled Baretta right there.
You know, they call him Top Gun Brandon Baretta, but right now he's looking like, think about Top Gun, he looks like Goose right now because, man, did he go down in flames.
And again, Baretta going to try to out-wrestle his opponent here. Works, floats over to the front chantry, going to try to control the posture and thus control the pace of the matchup.
I mean, Cowboy Bob Orton used to do that. He'd keep you to the ground, try to take the air out of you. But right now, Sebastian has him in the corner here. And Baretta might be in some trouble. Well, wait, a clean break, clean break. You don't want to pee off Bobby Williams. You don't. You do not want to do that. Oh, little shove back and forth, these two.
Oh, man.
Man.
Sebastian punched Baretta right in the mouth.
That could be some teeth, loss of teeth there. Oh, wait a minute, reversal though. Sends him in the opposite corner, up and big splash.
Baretta gonna look to get this one over with here. Man, Sebastian just planted Baretta center ring.
My goodness, abstract painting at its finest with that power slam. As right now, he is just taking it right to Baretta, delivering the goods, and now just trying to take the air out of him as he throws that shoulder right into the abs of Baretta. And oh my God, he picked him up and dropped him off the opposite corner.
Bob Ross might call some happy little accidents, but there's no accident here. Sebastian twisting, sit out slam, more rotation for more impact.
He just drove right into the canvas right now. Baretta can't even barely stand on his own 2 feet. Picks him up.
Look out, brother.
God, that body slam, I felt that from here, Jim.
Yeah, you can see the body rack off the canvas, and Baretta worse for wear.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble right now. Oh, wait a minute now. Trying to fight back. And it seems like Sebastian, he's just staying on his opponent. Very well trained.
Targeted body shots going to drive the air out of an opponent. And if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
No, he has that. You can just see that look, that angry psycho look. Again, has him. And again, body slams really great. And this crowd here in Indiana, Pennsylvania, is just, they're scared.
Yeah, almost a quiet hush because of how unsettling someone as violent and as aggressive as Sebastian is inside those ring ropes.
You know, we talked about earlier, we talked about the Bruiser Brody. We're seeing that right now. Oh, he has that locked in. Could it be it? Could we see a tap out right here?
Yeah, a version of the camel clutch.
Yeah, I mean, has him locked in. And now, oh, breaks his jaw. Could this be it? The drop kick.
Sense of urgency from Baretta.
Coming back is Top Gun Brandon Baretta. Whoa, wait, reversal by Sebastian. Oh, flips him over. Oh, he can't get down. Oh, no.
Oh, he got caught. Look out.
Oh, the power of Sebastian. Oh, no, wait. Locks him. Could be it right here.
Shoulders down. 2.5.
Just in the nick of time. Sebastian kicking out that one.
Nystrom one more time. Can he do it? No.
Baretta now taking Sebastian to wrestling school.
Oh, man. Pump kick for added impact.
Size 16 straight to the face of Baretta. Baretta's in a lot of trouble right now. I mean, his eyes crossed when he got hit with that big boot. Could this be it? Sends him to the corner. My God, the power and the impact, Jim. Did you see how he bounced off that opposite corner?
Take a look in the eyes of Sebastian. He is really enjoying this to an almost perverse level to inflict pain and punishment here.
Again, and oh my gosh. Just bouncing him off that opposite corner. This crowd trying to get behind Brandon Baretta here, the top gun. But is it enough? Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Now Baretta getting out of harm's way. Oh, big right hand. Was delivering him. European uppercut. I don't know. This might be what he needs, Jim.
Second win here for Baretta. Can he make the most of it? Can he rally back at this point in the matchup?
Oh, wait, look at the speed of Sebastian. But no, is it enough? No, big splash by Baretta, though, capitalizing on this.
Baretta trying to stick and move here.
Bulldog. Greg Gagne-esque Bulldog at its finest right there.
You're fired, Doc. Baretta here rallying the troops.
Out of way. Has him. Oh, my God.
He got caught. The fun and games may be over.
Oh, no. If this is what I think it is. Has him. That's called Mark of the Painter right there.
Violent
2, 3.
impact. Violent impact. And Sebastian just painted this one as he pummeled Baretta here.
So, you talked about this mystery matchup, Jim. Two youngsters trying to make a name for herself. That man right there just made a giant mark here at APWF. All right, making their way to the ring is the Rad Boys, Jake Wily, Braden, Elliott. Oh, now we're going to go. The Rad Boys, and I mean, what can I say about Braden Elliott and Jake Wily that I haven't? They like to drink that Bang, but my God, they drink enough of it, don't you think, Jimmy? Enough to, blow up your heart.
There's no such thing as too many energy drinks, Doc Doherty, but I'm going to tell you what. The Rad Boys have been making waves so far, just a few years into their tenure in the wrestling business. They have already won the Ryse Tag Team Championships, the Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Championships, and they are always expanding their resume, but they are taking on some true APWF stalwarts and a team that is a large reason as to why APWF is here today at the S&T Bank Arena.
And now, wrestling fans, soon to be approaching the ring. Today, they will be competing together as a team for the very last time. Introducing from Indiana County, Pennsylvania, at a combined weight of 508 pounds, they are Mr. Tap Out, Don Boomler. And his partner, Full Contact, Chris Coleman. Their team, Tap Out.
Here we go, history in the making, Jimmy. The last time you are going to see Team Tap Out, and I don't know about you, but it's been an honor and a privilege actually calling these guys. When they wrestled in RWA, they were one of the first members of what was known as the notorious Feel Bad 5.
Team Tap Out, the last APWF Tag Team Champions, are coming together one more time for a proper send-off to their storied career. Bad Bubba Brewer, in having this brainchild for the new era of APWF, wanted to give Team Tap Out the proper send-off. Give Team Tap Out their respect, their just due. But we'll tell you what, Doc Doherty, the Rad Boys are not here to allow for a storybook ending. The Rad Boys want to be known as the team that retired Team Tap Out.
I mean, both teams, multiple tag team titles in multiple areas. I mean, Team Tap Out, yes, 15 years as a team. Rad Boyz, 4 years as a team. But, I mean, their storied careers, it speaks for themselves. Their resume speaks for themselves.
Absolutely. Team Tap Out, one of the most accomplished pairs to ever come out of Central Pennsylvania.
I mean, the crowd's a little 50-50 here tonight because, you got local heroes in Team Tap Out. But the Rad Boyz, they've been at it for I don't know how long now.
And it has to be emotional for Team Tap Out, but they can't allow those emotions to affect once that bell rings. We will see the final bell in the career of one of the most accomplished tag teams in Central Pennsylvania.
Wow. There's still some people out there have a little bit of bitterness towards Team Tap Out. And here we go. Timmy Richards, the referee of this historic matchup right here, Indiana, Pennsylvania, S&T Bank Arena. Myself and Jim LaMotta calling Team Tap Out's last match. Man, it's been an honor and a privilege. I can't even get over it.
Team Tap Out ran the roost in the tag team scene in Central Pennsylvania for a very long time. Here this afternoon, we will see them square off for the last time, and how appropriate it is right here in Central Pennsylvania.
So, Jim, I have to bring back a little bit of history when it comes to Team Tap Out. My experiences, like I said, full contact Chris Coleman, just a strong individual, just power, and he's showing that right there as he just, again, tosses away on Jake Wily.
Coleman is raw bone power. There's no doubt about it. No finesse, all impact is one Chris Coleman. His reputation precedes him.
Yes, Chris Coleman and that man right there, Mr. Tap Out. Those guys ran rampant when it comes to RWA, being RWA, one of the first ever RWA Tag Team Champions. Under the tutelage of Dr. Phil Bad being in the Phil Bad 5, I mean, these guys, just nobody could just defeat the team of Team Tap Out. As right there, bouncing off of him, I don't think Jake Wily thought, he thought maybe he could move him an inch. He didn't even budge.
Well, I think it goes without saying, especially after that exchange, that Wily and Elliott are going to have to stick and move. I don't think they want to try to match power with Team Tap Out. Coleman's not going to hesitate here.
Oh wait, that speed and agility of Wily starting to kick in, or maybe it's the bang, but with that drop kick. 2
feet firmly in the chest, but only staggers Coleman.
Yeah, he has not left his feet yet, and here we go. Mr. Tap Out, look at this individual, MMA background, one-time competitor for Mr. Strongman. He is still in some of the most perfect condition I've ever seen.
He is built like a fire hydrant, man.
I seen that man one time when he dove in the ring, like, people slide in the ring, right, Jimmy? No. He jumped like this with his fists. He went in like a missile, jumped up and lariated an individual by the name of CJ Sensation and just took him right off his feet. My goodness. And now, here we go. Brandon Elliott hip tossed, and man, it kind of stunned him a little bit.
Absolutely. Don showing, man. He knows what he's doing in there. You don't stay in shape like that if you're not in the gym on a regular basis, and certainly Don is.
I think he's 3 days a week the way he looks. My God.
Look out. Standing switch here. Has the waist lock.
And now Braden Elliott, chain wrestler trained by Cato,
Not where Elliott wants to be. Ankle pick. Down to the canvas, and that's very smart because that's where you can win the matchup.
Oh, and now you can see that he's pushing on the ribs as he's just stretching that arm. And I mean, my God, Jim, boy, does he have this covered here, maybe here tonight. And he is just taking Braden Elliott to school. And again, takedown. That MMA background coming into full effect right here.
Did you notice how he maintained control of the arm here?
Yeah, he's stretching that arm. He can pull that arm right out of socket here. Yes. I mean, Team Tap Out want to make their last match memorable. They want to make this last match a statement. And what a statement they can make if they take out a team with the Rad Boyz. I mean, 4 years these guys have been together with the Rad Boyz. And they refuse to wrestle in singles competition. They always want to be together. They don't, believe that. As Mr. Tap Out just takes out Elliott again. Elliott trying to get a tag here. It's just not enough. And my God, he is hitting him. It's like hitting a stone wall. But wait, taking that stone wall to the corner is Braden Elliott as the Rad Boys now keeping Mr. Tap Out in that corner. Smart tag team wrestling.
No doubt about it. As you said, the Rad Boys are well-schooled, well-trained, and have gained some very valuable seasoning over the past few years. A lot of those matches you can see right here on IndyWrestling.us and the Indie Wrestling Network. Finds 2 right there.
Yeah, only a 2 count right there. And I mean, it's going to take a lot more than that to defeat Mr. Tap Out. We've seen that. We've witnessed this for over a 15-year career, these guys. As right now, Indiana, Pennsylvania getting behind, we don't know. It's a split crowd here. But right now, Mr. Tap Out trying to get out of harm's way here. Braden Elliott, though, keeping a hold of him.
Think of the pressure that's on Team Tap Out here, Doc. When our boss, Bad Bubba Brewer, made it known, one of the reasons that he brought the APWF back was to give Team Tap Out this matchup. A lot riding on this matchup for Team Tap Out. Again, a lot of emotion. I mean, we know they're true pros, they're true veterans. I doubt they will let the emotion of the situation affect their game inside the ring, but you just never know.
As right now, again, you know what they're doing? They're taking the air, the intake out of Mr. Tap Out.
You can't breathe, you can't fight. The lactic acid builds up in the muscles.
Perfect analogy, Jim. Right now, he is just delivering those shots to the midsection, but no, it's just not enough. Wily and Elliott, again, this brilliant tag team wrestling.
Yeah, the Rad Boys showing wisdom beyond their years. Cutting the ring in half.
Wait a minute.
In comes the big man, Coleman.
Coleman now showing the Rad Boys you can't do that on television as he's just delivering right hands, a barrage of violence to both Rad Boys. Oh my God.
The complexion of this matchup changing very quickly here.
Coleman cleaning house, full contact at its finest. 2. Only a 2 count. My God, did you see how he just tossed him like a lawn dart onto his own partner? And now, Coleman going for something there, but wait. Oh! Kick by Wily, staggers the big individual. Oh, never mind.
Oh! Leverage maneuver. Coleman came on the rough end of that side.
Kind of set himself up. You know, he did that toss over his back. Just wasn't planning for the other Rad Boy to drop kick him. As right now the Rad Boy's in control, but could it be enough to defeat Team Tap Out in their hometown? You know, they have home field advantage. You really want to get technical here. But is it enough?
Well, is Coleman going to make it back in the ring? Because he tumbled to the floor here very, very hard at the S&T Bank Arena.
Yeah, and quick tag to Mr. Tap Out, which was actually very, very smart maneuver there. Oh my God.
That is a Dan Severn-esque throw right there.
Oh, he got it locked.
Judo choke. Judo choke.
Could it be enough? Could we see a tap out?
Shoulders down. And I believe the Rad Boys, their shoulders were down.
They just turned the title on Mr. Tap Out. No, wait.
Wait a minute, the referee, am I seeing things? The referee counted 3.
What is going on here?
Well, we need a decision. This is a historic matchup.
I mean, did he count the shoulders of Mr. Tap Out or what? What's Timmy Richards doing here? What's the plan here?
Well, the referee counted. I know that much.
An explanation as Mr. Tap Out applied the rear naked choke. His shoulders were on the canvas for the count of 3. Therefore, the real winners are Rad Boys.
Well, there we go. Mr. Tap Out did not know his shoulders were on the ground, Jimmy.
It was literally inches decided this matchup. But I'm going to tell you what, Doc. What we are seeing right now is a very difficult situation. Team Tap Out have just come to the conclusion of the last match of their careers as a tag team. And I'm going to tell you what, and I mean this with all sincerity, Doc. I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to call a moment like this in their careers. This is a difficult situation, but we can take our hats off to Team Tap Out.
That's right, Team Tap Out. I mean, their history, as you can see right now, relinquishing those gloves that we've seen for over 15 years.
A lot of championship gold has held those gloves. And as I said, it's been a pleasure to call this matchup. What a run, what a career for Team Tap Out. Second half of Allied Powers Wrestling Federation, June 23rd of 2024 at the S&T Bank Arena. Doc Doherty, Jim LaMotta here. Doc, are you ready for the second half of the new chapter of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation?
That's right. You know, they call the event Evolution, and that's what's happening right now. We are evolving here in Indiana, Pennsylvania, as this individual, Tommy K, as he likes to be known as, making his way to the ring and making his debut here. Buck Wild, he likes to be called.
His opponent out of Buffalo, New York, at 188 pounds, he is your boy, Matt McCoy.
My boy, Matt McCoy.
Your boy, Matt McCoy, getting music from our stingy sound guy. But hey, we're not holding it against anyone.
Hey,
but look at the physique on this guy.
Wait a minute here, Doc. That sound guy went to sound school. Unfortunately, he got all F's.
Of course he did. As right now, your boy Matt McCoy, very cocky, Buffalo, New York native. 5 years pro this kid is. And he's got his hands full with Buck Wild. But very interesting, both of these individuals were trained in the same school. That's right, both trained in the same school under Vince Valor, the Invincible One. So tonight, we get to see what Buffalo, New York, that's right.
Yeah, Buffalo's finest being imported here to Indiana, Pennsylvania. Referee Bobby Williams assigned this contest.
Wait, he wants a microphone.
That's going to be a big ask.
Yeah, come on, run, Hank. Get them Reeboks kicking. Let's go. All right, here we go.
How we doing, Indians, yeah? Tonight, you know, driving all the way from Buffalo, a real big city, like this, Indiana. Driving up here, you know what? Looking at all you fans, especially you. Yeah, you guys don't deserve me wrestling Buck Wild tonight. Not gonna happen. And this sound guy, you're lucky you had my music. If you didn't, it would have been bad news for you.
Matt McCoy is my new favorite wrestler. God bless Matt McCoy. God bless his family.
Wait, Buck. Oh, wait, oh.
I'm sending Matt McCoy a Christmas card.
How's everybody doing out here tonight? See, I got the thinking over the week. Today driving up here from Southburg, North Carolina to Indiana, Pennsylvania. And now that I'm here, I have one thing to say. Matt McCoy, you are right. You are better than each and every single one of these pieces of trash out here.
What the?
Especially that music guy.
Yeah, music guy, you suck.
Be that all you think that I'm gonna wrestle my brother, my best friend? Nah. Let's hit the pay window, get out of here, maybe find a couple of online cars in the parking.
Now, wait
Wow.
a minute. Hold on.
They're leaving.
Referee Bobby Williams may lay down the count here.
No, there's no count. There's no match. The bell didn't even ring. So
I blame the shitty sound guy.
big fundamental. Zach Nystrom about to make his way to the ring. Now, you talk about pressure on shoulders, Jim. This man here has an opportunity to win the Ryse Grand Championship in another building. Did he just throw water? Then again, the man's full of himself. Wow, they said they wanted music. Indiana PA is letting Zach Nystrom know what they think of him here tonight. This Indiana, Pennsylvania crowd, APWF, welcome Zach Nystrom. They don't like you.
Introducing the defending Ryse Wrestling Grand Champion out of Dry Rock, Wyoming, at a weight of 175 pounds. He is the leader of the Cowpoke posse, Cowpoke Paul.
Cowpoke Paul making his way to the ring, and yeah, he had music before, but not now. Special thanks to Hank Hudson for looking out for our brother. Microphone or not, here we go. The Ryse Grand Championship is on the line here tonight. That's right, Cowpoke Paul taking on Zach Nystrom.
What the hell's going on here, Hank?
You should have threw the microphone at him, Hank. We're on commentary. We really don't care at this point.
The assigned man submitted to play music another day.
Okay.
All right, man.
Well, here we go, guys. Here we go. Cowpoke Paul getting an ovation here. The Cowpoke posse runs deep and is running here in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Well, here we are.
Musicless.
Ryse Grand Championship coming into play.
Well, Indiana, Pennsylvania is letting Zach Nystrom know, music or not, Jim, how much they think of him. And here we go. The Cowpoke posse again running wild here.
Here we are. The bell has rung for the Ryse Grand Championship. On the line, Zach Nystrom and Cowpoke Paul. For those that may not be familiar, Ryse Wrestling, based out of Uniontown, Pennsylvania, founded by longtime Pittsburgh veteran Brandon Kay, has been in existence for 7 years. Cowpoke Paul is a two-time Ryse Grand Champion, has held the title for some 6 months. It is on the line against Zach Nystrom. Ironically, Zach Nystrom is a former Ryse Tag Team Champion. And if Bad Papa Brewer needs bail money for beating the shit out of the sound guy, I'm going to start a GoFundMe.
Hi, Jim. I'm back.
We need to get that guy's name.
Yeah, you know why we need his name? So we don't ever hire him again. That's the question. But hey, let's focus on what's happening right now. The Ryse Grand Championship is up for grabs here at APWF. That's right. It is going to be Zach Nystrom against Cowpoke Paul. And this crowd is electric right here tonight. And here we go. This crowd behind Cowpoke and Nystrom trying to calm the crowd down a little bit. Nystrom, one of the best tag team adaptable wrestlers I've ever seen. That's right, him and Elijah Dean Money Shot have run roughshod all through the Pittsburgh region, winning tag team title after tag team title. But here we go. Oh, pull the hair by Nystrom. And right there, Nick Brown's on it. Nick Brown is on it right now. As he picks him up, scoops him up, that strong style wrestling background. Oh my goodness, he is just beating. He wants to beat the Ryse Grand Championship right off.
Nystrom is just muscling Cowpoke around.
Oh my goodness, and now going for a ride, Cowpoke is. And Cowpoke's kind of used to this. His times at the rodeo. That's right, the wrist lock Wrangler has him locked in. And now pushes away Zach Nystrom. Nystrom though, ooh, big back elbow. And now the former Ryse Tag Team Champion going after the current Ryse Grand Champion. And now, oh, face first off the steps. And now, Paul's in a little bit of trouble now. Oh no, that's a chair. I thought if he uses it, there would have been an immediate disqualification there. Nick Brown has to watch Nystrom though. Nystrom, no stranger to the Rule Breakers handbook. Now Nystrom in a little bit of trouble. His face first off that chair, courtesy of the Ryse Grand Champion, Cowpoke Paul. Cowpoke Paul now delivering it. I'm going to let Indiana handle it from here. All right, that was a 10 count, and now, oh, hip toss.
Oh, man, the spawn racking off the chair at an awkward angle.
Welcome back, Jimmy. Okay, so.
Brother, I'm going to get my first APWF win if this keeps up.
Oh, my goodness. And right now, oh, no. Oh! The larynx. Right across that chair. And these guys are going all around.
These two are going to be all over the S&T Bank Arena.
And here we go, folks. These guys are all over the place. I don't think Nick Brown wants this to end in a 10 count. And oh, wait, sends him. Oh, face first into the glass. Cowpoke Paul playing his own personal Darius Kasparaitis and using it.
Love the Penguins reference.
Thank you. Oh, and a big boot by Nystrom. My goodness, he could have took his jaw off of that one. Again, that strong style background. Big fundamental. Zach Nystrom is just all over the place. And right now, in trouble is Cowpoke. Cowpoke now struggling to get back. Wait, oh, he's off the ropes though. Using the forearm, doing whatever he can to take down the tree, which is known as Zach Nystrom. And he's just not stopping. Back and forth these two are going. And misses him. And oh my goodness. Cowpoke Paul, 2.5 years in his business, and he's made such a name for himself.
As I said when you were coming to the rescue of our production here, Cowpoke, a two-time Ryse Grand Champion. Nystrom shrugs him off, avoids the contact, goes for that longhorn lariat, misses. Cowpoke with the stutter.
That's right. There's a snake in his boot. And right now, he is just motivated here. Here he goes up.
Doc, you've got a friend in me, but I don't think Cowpoke has a friend in Nystrom.
No, he doesn't. Oh!
Man, bottom dropped out on the Cowpoke.
Face first off that match. Did you see the way Cowpoke landed? Oh, double chest chop by Nystrom. What if this happens tonight? What if history is made and the Ryse 1, 2, no, only 2.5. What if the Ryse Grand Championship changes hands here in Indiana, Pennsylvania? Ryse could be real interesting next month.
I could give you some insight on that. I've been told that Ryse management has been in contact with Zach Nystrom with the stipulation as he hits that longhorn lariat this time. If Nystrom wins the Grand Championship, he will be signed to contractually defend that title. That was part of the contract going into this matchup. So it is very possible that history could be made here.
But when does Zach Nystrom, or Elijah Dean for that matter, have they ever listened to anybody? You should know that better than anybody. You've called money shot matches as much as I have.
Cowpoke out the back door.
The ropes. And now Cowpoke Paul showing. Oh!
Nice improvised offense from the Cowpoke, who has Nystrom on the ropes. Going for that dust ball DDT. He hits it.
Could that be it here? Could the blue ribbon wrestler, that's right, the Ryse Grand Champion himself, Cowpoke Paul, can he do it here tonight? He's at the top rope. Here he goes. Up, drops the elbow.
Hooks that leg. He got him. And let me tell you, Doc, we don't need some subpar, subhuman slime sound guy. You can hear the chants. You can hear this crowd. And you can hear the legendary Hank Hudson. Cowpoke is victorious.
So here's the question. Jimmy, you, like I said, you are a staple when it comes to Ryse. What is on in the future for Cowpoke Paul other than gaining up the ranks here in APWF?
Cowpoke Paul continuing to lead the charge for the Cowpoke Posse.
Ryse Purgold making his way to the ring and making his APWF debut here. Trained by Colin Delaney himself. This individual right here, what do you say, technician, brawler. He actually has a victory over big-time Bill Collier, believe it or not.
And that's rarefied air, brother. Yeah, that's who it is. Give it up one time.
Invincible Vince Valor making his way to the ring. And what I'll say this about Vince Valor going through a lot lately, 6 months out with a torn pec. And he has made waves as he's came back here, you know, fighting in the memory of his fallen brother, Anthony Gaines. Nothing but respect for this individual. Trainer out of Buffalo Wrestling Academy. We've seen both his trainees earlier, but they agreed they were not fighting in front of this Indiana, Pennsylvania crowd.
Anthony Gaines, Doc, a young man, I believe just 30 years of age when he passed.
None of a kind.
None of a kind. And, you know, it really, as sad as it was that someone loses their life so early, it really was a testament to the kind of person that Anthony Gaines was, that so many people had so many touching things to say about how he impacted them. And I think keeping his name alive is a true testament to the impact he had on this industry.
Exactly, 100% with that, Jim.
No.
And his partner, all the way from Italy, at 88 kilograms, the Italian excellence, Cristiano Argento. What's up, I love you? We're gonna be the best of this show. Italian excellence.
All I'm going to say is Spencer Slade and Cristiano Argento, two staples when it comes to Pittsburgh independent professional wrestling. Spencer Slade, the newest signing of National Wrestling Alliance, that's right, the NWA. And Cristiano Argento, the resume speaks for himself, former IWC Tag Team Champion. And what can I say about this man other than he really hates the Olive Garden? And
The Olive Garden is fake food. You know, that's a true paisan right there. It is a paisan.
Vince Valor now kind of showing off by Spencer Slade and Cristiano Argento. I don't think they see the invincible one at all, no. Spencer Slade, you know, he wants to steal the show, but how are you going to steal the show when you got somebody like the invincible Vince Valor right behind you flexing? Look at that powerhouse.
I'm fired up, brother.
Oh, you are fired up. I always taught in this business 3 things. Number 1, put your guys over. Number 2, shake everybody's hand. And number 3, don't piss off Jim LaMotta. Okay, so APWF at its finest. I'm ready. You're ready. Evolution. Let's evolutionize back into this tag team matchup. Vince Valor.
As you said,
Ryse Purgold.
I'm sorry, my apologies.
That's okay.
As you said, some contenders for the NWA. Shout out to Billy Corgan. He's a nice man.
We still have a bell, though, not a sound guy. But anyways, we do have a bell, and the bell has rung. Purgold starting off things against Spencer Slade.
I wonder if that sound guy's on any watch list.
Who knows?
Spencer Slade, a man that's really put together.
One of the, I'll say it, one of the best in Pittsburgh right now. Probably the best in Pittsburgh. Known to steal the show. what can you say? One of the, oh my goodness, just being trained well, thoroughbred. Look at the individual. Look at his physique. As Bryce Purgold, though, plays a little sneak there. But again, the power of Slade just stopping him in mid-form.
As you can see by the headgear, Slade has an amateur wrestling background. He is very, very technically sound. And as we've said, very well put together. He uses a combination of power and technique.
Power and technique.
And that's what you're seeing. That combination right there is able to work his opponent down to the canvas. And that's where you can win the matchup. Referee Mark Charles III assigned this contest.
That's right. And here we go. What a dangerous alliance when it comes to Slade and Argento together. Argento, he's adaptable with anybody. The man can work. He's been in WWE. He's been in NXT. He's been in AEW.
And let's not forget,
he has seen it.
He has been in the ring with the Rainmaker Okada on AEW television.
Yes, he has.
And you're seeing Slade, again, trading mat maneuvers here.
That amateur wrestling background coming into effect. As right now, Spencer Slade just takes down Purgold.
That top wrist lock. Purgold works his way out here. And it shows you the level of competition here in the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation.
That's right. Spencer Slade, though, taking him down. Spencer Slade, even though he's confident, a little bit cocky, a little bit overzealous, I will say this about Spencer Slade. There are children that actually look up to him. There are children that actually based their own amateur wrestling on Spencer Slade. I've seen it firsthand, trust me. As right now, these two are just back and forth, though. Bryce Purgold is sticking in there, don't you?
Yeah, Bryce Purgold is a guy that's really experienced, so he knows what to do in there. He's a really natural as far as being a ring general in terms of being able to know what to do, where to do it, always aware of where he's at inside the ring ropes. Ring positioning is a real upside that he brings to the table.
Yeah, but Bryce Purgold showing that training to Colin Delaney and actually taking it to Spencer Slade here. Spencer Slade, he is just right now trying to gain some control here on Bryce Purgold as he has that, again, squeezing the head.
And Price is going to have to try to keep those shoulders up. That's really seeing the physical chess match here as Slade tries to get the opponent's shoulders on the canvas. And, of course, Purgold is going to have to try to avoid that because those 3 seconds can come fast and furious. Nice fireman's carry takedown here, leg scissors. And, again, this is just really beautiful top-tier wrestling. Again, the physical chess match, point, counterpoint.
And now just rolling him. Could that be it right here?
Latches onto that ankle and showed you, speaking of ring general, Spencer Slade knew exactly where he was. Got to the ropes immediately. It was very smart.
What? Did you hear that? Bryce Purgold just made a statement saying he wants to make Spencer Slade tap out. Not many people have done it. Not many people have even pinned Spencer Slade. That's some big words. That's some confidence. If I've ever seen it. Again, APWF Evolution, witnessing history here, this tag match. And you know what? Vince Valor has not been in this match yet. Neither has Cristiano or Argento.
You gotta pronounce that name, last name a little more. Argento.
Argento. Okay,
There you
thanks.
go.
Thanks, Jim. You Italians stick together, I'll tell you. Us Irish people, we get scared of you. But anyways.
As you should.
Right now.
I want to give a shout out to my fellow Paisan as well. One Wildfire Tommy Rich watching this one somewhere in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh my. Yeah, he is one full-blooded Italian. I will say that.
And look at Spencer Slade taking a shortcut. And that is what's a little disheartening about Spencer Slade. He is a top caliber athlete, but he won't hesitate to take a shortcut, even though, quite frankly, his wrestling ability can get it done
Well,
for
he's
him.
been trained by Cato. Cato's one of the 30th players in the game, so of course you're going to get that little bit of knowledge from the Rule Breakers Handbook.
Cato is he's a legend around these parts in central Pennsylvania.
That's right. The only thing that he has against him is a bad sound guy. But right now, oh!
Deep arm drag.
Dropping
2 feet firmly in the chest.
Now Purgold going for it. Wait, blind tag. I don't think he saw it. Here comes Argento. Oh, takedown. And now Bryce Purgold. My goodness, watch him go. Colin Delaney would be very proud right now of his protege.
I know it's a pun, but Bryce Purgold is money right now, brother. He is hitting anything that moves in there, including Argento. Shoulders down, looks that way, but
What a
real
body.
wise pro, getting his shoulders off the canvas as soon as he can. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Here we go. Vince Valor right in right now. And finally, we see the Invincible One tagged in here. Buffalo, New York native, and he is showing it, and he is showing out right now at the hands. If that's right, as he likes to call the Italian excellence, Cristiano Argento. Chopped. And again, Valor just in complete control here.
Man, Valor he's a big boy, brother.
He's a beast. He has actually been on AEW Dark. I mean, Vince Valor's wanted everywhere. I mean, I've seen him. He actually has made appearances in RWA.
And I'm going to tell you what, again, I'm going to point this out. This is the level of competition that the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation brings to you.
Yes, we bring it all to you right here. Double team action. Oh, big back elbow. Purgold and Valor. Oh, my goodness. How's your cannolis? Cristiano Argento. Good Lord. They stretched him in half. Oh, knee lift by the Italian excellence. Sends him in the corner. That's a dangerous corner to be in. Here comes Argento. Oh, back elbow. And no.
Spencer Slade getting out of dodge, as is Purgold here. Man, hit the post and the ring quite literally shifted on that one. And Spencer Slade picking his spot.
Saying he's spectacular in everything he does. Spencer Slade, as right now Argento just starting to kick and just pummel Bryce Purgold.
What a wild afternoon it's been, Dr. Opportunity. Of course, watching us here, whether it be on YouTube, you can find complete shows and archives on IndyWrestling.us and the Indie Wrestling Network.
Oh, face first off that turnbuckle. And again, one place you don't want to be, and that is right in the corner of Slade and Argento. And Vince Valor now.
Let's go, Bryce! Let's go!
Actually, Vince Valor has himself a seat right. He actually took a seat with the crowd to cheer up. He's getting this crowd fired up here.
Let's go, Bryce! Let's go, Bryce!
But Bryce is in a lot of trouble right now, especially with that arm lock applied.
I want to make this clear, Doc.
Go ahead.
With Argento in this matchup. You may not be a friend of ours, but you're a friend of mine. How's that?
All right, thanks.
Paul Atlas would get that reference. Shout out to Paul Atlas as well.
Yeah, one of the most feared men still in his business. I'll say it. Oh, Cristiano Argento yelling at the crowd here in Indiana, Pennsylvania. As right now, Spencer Slade trying to take Bryce Purgold to school, and he is doing a job at it right now. And takes a crack at Valor. Valor sliding in the ring, and Mark Charles back is turning. Here we go. Double team action here. There was a tag actually made there.
Argento's picking his spots, and I wonder how many people Argento is fitted for a pair of cement shoes.
Has him 1, 2.
I told you, there's been a few people I've sent over an ocean.
That's why I stay on your good side, Jimmy. But right now, back elbow.
You're on my good side?
Oh, shit. But anyways, pardon my language. And here we go. Again, the referee's back's turned as Slade is holding Purgold back, and oh my.
Vince Valor pointing out that Mark Charles III should be better than the shitty sound guy, Aaron King, who took his ball and went home.
Jimmy, again, this is why I don't make you angry, as Spencer Slade's another person I don't want to make angry. Best in the business. Stealing the show right now. Oh, that was one arm.
Elevation and impact in that exchange.
That could be a separated shoulder right there, Jim. It's a bold move, but it worked. One arm. I mean, that's the power of Spencer Slade. You know, you talk about fear of the gear. I fear more than the gear. I fear the anger. I fear the arrogance, and I fear the wrestling style of this man. Just brutality at its finest.
I'll tell you what, Doc. When it comes to Spencer Slade, he checks all the boxes. As we've said, he was trained by Cato, a Central Pennsylvania legend. And to go along with all that knowledge that was imparted with him, Slade has all of those physical gifts to really maximize his potential in the wrestling business, which is why he's been scouted by the NWA German suplex there.
10 minutes gone.
Could you see he could be going for EC3's NWA World Championship one day?
And speaking of EC3, he will defend that title in our main event here this afternoon against big-time Bill Collier, a matchup that pundits have been anticipating for several months. It is not easy to get the NWA champion contracted to appear simply because he's in such demand with that title, defending that belt all over the place.
Right, double team action again, sending Slade into, big boot.
But the APWF has done it here as Purgold continuing to fight everybody in the ring.
From the second, missile drop kick from the second rope. Could that be enough to get Vince Valor in here? Vince Valor ready to go Donkey Kong Country on somebody, but he has to get that tag. At Behemoth wants in, he wants the 8. Can Priceberg make the tag? A lot of struggle here, and now Vince Valor has been unleashed. The Invincible One, big clothesline. Again, that torn pec not looking damaged at all. My God, he looks like $1,000,000. Here we go. Big splash to Valor. Another one, Valor just going crazy here. Sends him into his own partner. Oh no, has him. What the?
Valor's cleaning house.
That's the only way you could put it there. I couldn't call that one 2. Only a 2 count from Mark Charles III.
See, what would you do without me, Doc?
I don't know, Jimmy. I just don't know.
You'd be sweating bullets. You'd be throwing your pens all over the place. And Spencer Slade elevated Valor. Oh, man. Things are breaking down here.
Argento with a modified flapjack on that one, but big right hands, and Valor just going to town. Kick to the midsection. Cristiano Argento now showing why he's, no, wait! It was going to be a T-bone, but no. Valor just sent him straight down instead of up and over.
It's a real struggle right there. These teams are fighting tooth and nail, Doc.
They want to be this tag team division is starting here at APWF. And here we go. Oh my goodness. Anvil and Hitman were smiling there because there was about to be a heart attack. It just wasn't enough. Slade
wait a minute. Argento went low. Mark Charles does not see it.
Are you kidding me?
They just steal it. That was a heist right there. Fingerprints and evidence all over the place.
Wait, he has a microphone. Here we go. We're about to announce a winner here. Hank Hudson.
Let's go to the legendary Hank Hudson.
12 minutes, 58 seconds, your winners. The team of Spencer Slade and Cristiano Argento.
Fear the gear. That man right there, Spencer Slade. That man right there, Cristiano Argento. What a hell of a match. But again, Argento pulling a page out of the Rule Breakers handbook. That low kick to Price Purgold, it just wasn't enough out of Valor and Purgold tonight to defeat a super team in these guys right here. Hell, Evolution's just getting, my God, what a hell of a card we've had so far.
We still have the NWA Heavyweight Championship bout here tonight. Big time Bill Collier, who has been regarded for many years as the best unsigned athlete on the independent circuit today, gets his chance to stamp his name on a national platform. He is the current International Wrestling Cartel Heavyweight Champion. He has size, speed, agility, power. Bill Collier checks all the boxes, and we will find out if he will become the brand new NWA World Heavyweight Champion this afternoon.
That's right, as he makes his way to the ring. Jimmy, you couldn't have put it any more finer, but I want you to look up in the stands right now, because I am seeing the NWA World Champ. He's up in the, check him out, EC3 is up in the stands. He's getting this crowd fired up here tonight. APWF, anything can happen. God knows we've seen it all tonight. But here we go. EC3 being the 1%er that he is.
From Flair to Funk to Harley Race to Gene Kaninsky to Jack Briscoe to Ron the Truth Killings. The list goes on and on. But right now, in 2024, it is that man that you're seeing on your screen, EC3, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, one of the most storied titles in the history of this sport, stretching back to 1948, will be defended here some 80 years later in the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. The tradition continues. This is your main event for APWF Evolution.
And Jim LaMotta, you couldn't have said it any better. These two right here, this is not the first time they've met though. They have met before, but EC3 has actually said he has a fond respect for Bill Collier. I mean, Bill Collier, you know, was actually getting involved with the CYN. That's right, Control Your Narrative. He will.
And now wrestling
they
fans
wanted
from
him.
the S&T Bank Arena, Indiana, Pennsylvania, the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation now proudly presents our final match and the second half of today's APWF Evolution double main event. It is scheduled for one fall, and at stake will be the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship.
History made this afternoon.
Our main event is proudly sponsored by Chad Henry, 15701 AHT.
Woo! This match is sponsored by Chad Henry? Or is this match sponsored by the fans of Indiana, Pennsylvania? How about both?
Now introducing to my left, the challenger out of Johnstown, Pennsylvania, at 255 pounds, he's big time Bill Collier.
An ovation for the challenger. But again, he doesn't even need an introduction when it comes to Bill Collier.
And now his opponent to my right, home base in Cleveland, Ohio, at a weight of 230 pounds. He is the original top 1% in the wrestling industry. He is the Overman. Why? Because he is Overman. He is the reigning and defending NWA World Heavyweight Champion, EC3.
Ovation for the champion, EC3, and he grabs the mic.
Hank, do you remember Hank? Back in the day, there was a young man from, Cleveland, Ohio, in Laura's Roller Emporium, wrestling guys like JT Lightning, J-Rock, Tracy Smothers. And then he became the world's heavyweight champion. And now Hank Hudson, my childhood hero, my very first personal ring announcer, you have announced me as a world heavyweight champion. How does that make you feel?
Well, I remember the Deviant. Now I know the world's heavyweight champion, EC3.
Give it up one time for Hank Hudson, one of the absolute best.
A legend in this business, Jimmy. Hank Hudson has seen it and done it all. But tonight, he has just announced this NWA World Heavyweight Championship match. That's right. The challenger, big time Bill Collier, taking on Ethan Carter III, EC3. I'm ready. You're ready. This is our second NWA World Championship that we've called. Again, EC3 was victorious over Pretty Boy Smooth, but now he has an obstacle in front of him in Bill Collier, and these two locking up right now. These gargantuans as they go at it, it's like two kaijus going at it, Jimmy.
I'll tell you what, man, you can feel the tension in the air. Referee Bobby Williams assigned this contest.
What a perfect referee also, who has been in numerous legendary matches.
You're going to have to wonder if the schedule of the NWA champion could play a factor here. EC3 was in All Japan Pro Wrestling on the other side of the planet earlier this month defending that title. So will there be any fatigue, any weariness from the grueling schedule of the champion? Could that affect EC3 throughout the duration of this contest?
Oh, wait. Oh, he made a line. Bill Collier has just drawn the line, and he says, all right, champ, your turn. Again, that admiration, that respect between both of these individuals. And these two are about to go at it. Let's see what EC3 has planned. Oh, he's over to play. Oh. Thought we were going to go fisticuffs there for a second.
Another collar and elbow gets us started here, Doc.
That's right, and now up.
Leverage maneuver from the champion puts Collier on his back heels.
A little, you could say receipt.
Some mind games there. EC3 letting Collier know he's in there with the world champion. And again, this is some mind games by the champion.
Hey, the thing is, EC3, we were talking earlier, he said he had high hopes for Bill Collier, but he said, not at my expense. You know, EC3 knows what he got himself into when he signed that contract to defend us against Bill Collier. And Bill Collier, no joke in his business. I mean, my God, he's held almost every title in the Pittsburgh region. I mean, I saw this man hold a title in Erie, Pennsylvania for over 3.5 years.
And that's
3.5 years it took.
Bill Collier is such a professional, so accomplished. But of course, the same thing we said about for EC3. And you want to talk about how physically evenly matched it is. There's your prime example right there. There's the visual proof. This one's going to come down to the wire this afternoon.
That's right. Here we go. Squeezing the head. EC3. EC3 now sending those ropes. Oh, Collier missed it with that clothesline, but again, nobody's oh, finally someone gets knocked off their feet, and it's the champion, EC3. Bill Collier now twisting that arm, and he's going to rip it out of his socket. Good Lord.
And there are very few men that can muscle around the NWA champion like that. What a vertical leap from Collier. Doc, I defy you to find someone else in this industry that big that has a leap quite like that. Really impressive, awe-inspiring stuff from the challenger here.
Bill Collier is just a league of his own, you could say, especially, like you said, that drop kick and just the aerial assault that this big man, I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it on AEW Dark. Oh! One thing he didn't see was EC3 moving and just tosses him out of the ring.
And Collier hitting the turf of the S&T Bank Arena very, very hard.
And hitting that turnbuckle, but EC3 now making his way out of here. Trying to get Bill Collier back in this ring. Oh, face first off that apron. Again, folks, this is for the NWA World Championship right here. APWF making a comeback, and what a comeback for a main event we have right here.
Doc, there is no doubt about it. We're going to be talking about this event for a long, long time, brother.
Yes, Bubba Brewer has, you talk about turning it up, and he turned it up a notch, signing both of these individuals. As right now, he is just, EC3's turning up and trying to choke Bill Collier a little bit, taking that airwave out of him.
You want to talk about the commitment that Bubba Brewer has to this organization, to this project.
And to professional wrestling.
This matchup, this is the first time in the 80-year history of the NWA Championship that it has been defended in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
That's right. You said before, Jim, you've said it. Witnessing history at its finest right here. And right now, oh, he has that lock. He has that lock, that reverse chin lock, and my goodness, he is just squeezing away, trying to squeeze the air out of Bill Collier.
And notice how EC3 was going to try to torque the neck, and Collier immediately tries to extricate himself here, works his way back up to a vertical base, shoots the champion into the ropes, ducked his head, caught. The champion was one step ahead there.
Swinging reverse neck breaker and a beauty by EC3, but EC3 now numbed his arm a little bit on that one, Jim. You can see he was just trying to get some feeling back into it. Like I said, yes, we got two greats in the ring right now, but both of these guys, lots of battle, lots of wear and tear they've been through.
No doubt about it, man.
Oh, there's actually, again, we talk about the crowd being split 50%. We have 50% big-time fans, and we have also 50% EC3 fans here.
As far as how evenly split this matchup is physically, both of these athletes defended their respective championships just 24 hours ago.
Here comes Bill Collier.
Big mid-ring collision. And Doc, we are at a virtual stalemate here in this NWA World Heavyweight Championship matchup.
That's right. Bobby Williams now starting to count here. We're at the count of 4 here. Wait, what the hell's this? Wait a minute, we saw these individuals earlier. What are they doing? They just
Wait a minute. What the hell is going on?
Thomas Kennedy and Matt McCoy, you know, they talked about wanting to make a name for themselves. You don't interrupt a main event like this.
6 minutes, 6 seconds. Referee Bobby Williams rules this match double disqualification.
Oh my goodness, and now they're double teaming the champion.
And these sleazebags have robbed us in Indiana, Pennsylvania of an NWA title match.
I can't believe this just happened.
You have to be kidding.
They just, wait a minute.
Wait! If we can't kick the sound guy's ass tonight, what do you say before you two cowards leave this building? That you face Bill Collier and EC3 in a tag team match right now!
To be fair, the sound guy was such a coward he ran out of the building, but
yeah, pump that top. Come on!
Buck Wild and McCoy,
Come on! Let's go!
they're still in the building, and we got to fight, Doc.
Here we go. Oh no, taken out. Matt McCoy and Thomas Kennedy now. They have an opportunity to make a name for themselves. Could you imagine if these two go down in history as defeating EC3 and Bill Collier? And ruining an NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
This is wild, man. We've got an impromptu tag team matchup has just taken place in our main event.
That's right, here we go. And, oh, kick to the ribs. And now EC3's, I mean, you think about it. Him and Bill Collier just took each other to the limits, and now they have to deal with these two fresh individuals. I mean, these two didn't wrestle earlier. You remember this. They walked out on their match.
They refused to compete. They were going to take their pay and head for the highway.
You know, Thomas Kennedy, you know, I heard about Buck Wild earlier. I asked him what the training regimens that all these wrestlers go through. His statement, beer and fried chicken. He looks pretty damn good for having beer and fried chicken in his training regimens.
I'll tell you who's not eating any fried chicken is the NWA champion. You don't get abs like EC3
No, you don't.
with any of that fast food. I can't believe McCoy and Buck Wild are out here. They're ruining this matchup, but you know what? Payback is hell, brother. There's a lot of people here today in Indiana, Pennsylvania that are going to know that.
That's right. He likes to be known as your boy, Matt McCoy. You know, 5 years pro. He's so cocky, though. He's just a very cocky, arrogant individual. And right now, wait a minute, EC3. Oh, but again, Matt McCoy taking away any impact, only at 2 counts as Bobby Williams. Oh, I wouldn't, do you really want to throw this away? But no, the referee's back turn, and there's Thomas Kennedy.
Like a vulture here, picking his spot.
Oh. Again, APWF tag team, I guess it's now the main event, a tag team match. Big time Bill Collier, and of course the NWA World Champion, EC3 taking on Buck Wild, T. Kennedy, and of course your boy, Matt McCoy. And Matt McCoy now, smart tag team wrestling. Vince Valor has taught him pretty well here in the tag team as it's keeping your partner in the corner. And right now Kennedy and McCoy are double teaming EC3 here.
And you know that Bill Collier has to be seething on the apron. These two jerks took away his chance, his opportunity at the NWA heavyweight title.
That's right. Oh, big shot by McCoy. And again, they have him in that corner. And again, fresh tags. You know, they talked earlier. They refer to each other as brothers. I mean, yeah, these guys train together. And they said they were going to make a name for themselves. They're trying to make a statement. They're actually doing it here, Jim, tonight. They're taking out one of the best in the business, EC3. And, oh, takes him out. He's stuck in that corner. Bill Collier's just begging to get into this.
Collier is aching to put a hurting.
He said, buck all of you? Oh, Bronco Buster gone wrong. Could that be what EC3 needs to make the tag? Jim, this crowd getting behind Collier and EC3. Here we go. Can there be a tag made? Pushes off Buck Wild. And finally, can it happen? No, McCoy stops him. No, wait.
Jawjacker. EC3 inches away.
So close.
Fingertips away. He got it. In comes big time Bill Collier.
A man with a purpose, and it is to just crush these two individuals. Oh, got him. Oh, my. Here we go. Power personified. Double choke slam to both of these guys. And I think they're not only regretting ruining this matchup, this main event, but also regretting getting out of bed this morning after that one.
Look out here. Collier stacking them up. McCoy avoids the contact.
Oh, wow. Look at that power, Jim.
I think McCoy's seeing his life flash before his eyes. And what power from Collier.
Fallaway slam. Again, that agility we talked about. To both feet he goes. And now big time Bill Collier taking out both Buck Wild, TK, and also, that's right, your boy Matt McCoy as he has Kennedy up. But again, McCoy attacking the back of his knee.
Doc, I want you to think of this. Just on this event alone, the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation has showcased the Ryse Grand Champion, the IWC Heavyweight Champion, and of course the NWA Heavyweight Champion. But it could be a sour note if McCoy gets the win here. Collier kicks out. That is what the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation will bring you, the best of the best on any given afternoon.
That leg lariat was a vicious one for Matt McCoy. Matt McCoy known for being a high flyer. But can he keep it up? Oh, he catches him. Oh!
McCoy got launched.
EC3 in here. Has him up. 1%er. Big forearm. Could we see it? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. EC3 and Collier are victorious.
In a time of 5 minutes, 52 seconds, your winners, the team of NWA World Heavyweight Champion, EC3, and big-time Bill Collier!
Jimmy, what a main event.
What an afternoon, one that we're going to remember, we're going to talk about. But this, my friend, is just the beginning of the new era for the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. And Doc, I'm sorry, brother, I think we're out of time. So for Doc Doherty, my name's Jim Amata, IndyWrestling.us and the Indie Wrestling Network. Stay tuned for the APWF August 24th in Johnstown. And of course, back there, October 26th, EC3 and Bill Collier victorious.
Now it's my turn to talk to you. I got my start in training right here in Indiana, PA, at APWF. Thank you, Bubba. Now, here's a little history that you may not be aware of. One of the first places I was ever at is a place just east of Cleveland, Ohio, called Painesville, Ohio. It was in a roller rink for a place called NEPW, and that's where I first met the Deviant. And I knew right then and there, when I saw you, I said, this guy has future champion and money written all over him. If I were gonna place a bet on you, I would have, but more importantly, like another person said, but I heard you say it first, you bet on yourself. And maybe somewhere, someday, we'll get to do this again, and we'll do it the right way. And we'll let the best man decide who is the real world heavyweight champion. But until then, EC3, on behalf of Indiana, PA, and APWF, thank you for being here tonight and giving me an opportunity. Maybe. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.